Hey folks, in the last Marty the Robot video, you'll have seen Marty getting a makeover, dancing, walking through an obstacle course, and having a sing-song. What if you were to set Marty off to explore his environment on his own though? How would he get on? Let's find out. No, Marty, no! In this video, I'm going to connect Marty's bump sensors and distance sensor so that Marty can look after himself. That's right, he's going autonomous. The first thing we'll do then is fit the distance sensor. This is an add-on that can be bought from the Robotical website for the princely sum of £7.94. All we have to do then is open up Marty's head, sorry Marty, and plug the connector on the distance sensor into the RIC board which controls Marty. Next, we remove two of the screws which hold Marty's left leg in place, then reattach them with the distance sensor in place. The bump sensors can be fitted just as easily. The first thing you do then is work out where you want them. That could be the front of the foot to detect when Marty bumps into something when walking forward, underneath the front foot to detect when he's about to step off a table as he did before, or the same two positions at the back of the foot. There's nothing stopping you attaching the bump sensors elsewhere, but you'll need to find a way of holding them in place. I decided to fit the sensors underneath the front of Marty's feet to see if I could stop him falling off that table. Again, it's not a difficult job, and instructions can, like the distance sensor, be found on Robotical's website. There's no need to pay extra for the bump sensors though, because they come included with Marty. So, again we connect our sensors to the RIC board, and we're good to go. It's time to close up Marty's head, and yes, I know that cable management's shocking, but at least it's hidden away out of sight. The bump sensor cables can be tidied up a little bit by attaching them with cable ties to Marty's legs. After doing this, I decided to put a little twist in the cable to make them even neater. And I promise I'll sort the internal cables before returning Marty to Robotical. First off, let's see if Marty can keep himself out of harm's way and avoid a nasty fall. It took all of 2 minutes to write a routine in Scratch that meant Marty would only take a step forward if both feet had solid ground underneath them. As soon as the front of the foot goes off the end of the table, he takes a step back, and you could of course have Marty turn round and walk off in another safer direction. Next, it's time for the distance sensor. This is a close-up of it, taken with a mobile phone. Like TV remote controls, it uses a near-infrared LED with a wavelength of 940 nanometers, for anyone that's interested. Now, your eye can't detect this wavelength, but luckily a mobile phone camera can, which is why we can see the light it produces here. But what can you do with this distance sensor, I hear you ask? Here are some examples I found in the Robotical website. First of all, we could have Marty wiggle whenever an object is detected within a set range. He could also be programmed to move away when something or someone approaches him. This program has Marty turning round until he detects an object in front of him, then move towards it. In this example, he's looking for a loudspeaker that's been placed on the table. Once he gets to it, I'll speed things up a bit, he does a little wiggle to celebrate. And who wouldn't when they found a speaker on the table? And here's one final example. Marty's hiding behind one of my favourite physics textbooks. Then, when it's removed, he gives us all a surprise. On their own, these programs aren't overly impressive, but with Marty now sensing his environment, it opens up a world of possibilities. I'm going to put him to work and see if he can find his way out of this cardboard maze. If you want to make your own robot maze, then follow the link in the description. If you've enjoyed this video and want to be made aware when new ones are released, then please subscribe and hit the bell icon. That's all for now though. Until next time, thanks for watching.